And Wrecker's being crazy this morning. Good morning, guys. Sorry we're a little late. We were feeding babies this morning, and Wrecker's being ornery, as per usual. Okay. Today I'm reading the Ecclesiastes and the Song of Solomon and Psalms. Okay. Invest in many ventures. Number 11. Ship your grain across the sea. After many days you may receive a return. Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth, whether a tree falls to the south or to the north. Thank you! In the place where it falls, there it will lie. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. Remember your Creator while young. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years anyone may live, let them enjoy them all. But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. Everything to come is meaningless. You who are young, be happy while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart and whatever your eyes see, but know that for all these things God will bring you into judgment. So then banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of troublesome come, and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. Before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain. When the keepers of the house tremble, the strong men stoop. When the grinders cease because they are few, and those looking through the windows grow dim. When the doors to the street are closed and the sound of grinding fades, when people rise up at the sound of birds, but all their songs grow faint. When people are afraid of heights and of dangers in the streets, when the illumined tree blossoms and the grasshopper drags itself along, and desire no longer is stirred, then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets. Remember him before the silver cord is severed and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirits return to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher, everything is meaningless. Conclusion of the matter. We got a kitten. Good morning, Wendy! Not only was the teacher wise, but he also imparted knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs. The teacher searched to find the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true. The words of the wise are like goads, their collected sayings like firmly embedded nails given by one shepherd. Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. Okay. Now the Song of Solomon. I do 1 through 2. Okay. Solomon's Song of Songs. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. Pleasing is the fragrance of your perfumes. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the young women love you. Take me away with you, let us hurry. Let the king bring me into his chambers. We rejoice and delight in you. We will praise your love more than wine. How right they are to adore you. Dark am I, yet lovely daughters of Jerusalem. Dark like the tents of Kedar, like the tent curtains of Solomon. Do not stare at me because I am dark, because I am darkened by the sun. My mother's sons were angry with me and made me take care of the vineyards. My own vineyard I had to neglect. Tell me, you whom I love, where you graze your flock and where you rest your sheep at midday. Why should I be like a veiled woman beside the flocks of your friends? If you do not know, most beautiful of women, follow the tracks of the sheep, and graze your young goats by the tents of the shepherds. I liken you, my darling, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariot horses. Your cheeks are beautiful with earrings, your neck with strings of jewels. We will make you earrings of gold studded with silver. While the king was at his table, my perfume spread its fragrance. My beloved is to me a sachet of myrrh resting between my breasts. My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blossoms from the vineyards of Engedi. How beautiful you are, my darling, oh how beautiful, your eyes are doves. How handsome you are, my beloved, oh how charming, and our bed is verdant. The beams of our house are cedars, our rafters are firs. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Like a lily among thorns is my darling among the women. Like an apple tree among the trees of the forest is my beloved among the young men. I delight to sit in his shade, and his fruit is sweet to my taste. Let him lead me to the banquet hall, and let his banner over me be love. Strengthen me with raisins, refresh me with apples, for I am faint with love. His left arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and by the does of the field. Do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Listen, my beloved, look, here he comes, leaping across the mountains, bounding over the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle or a young stag. This kitten is going crazy this morning, y'all. Look, there he stands behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. My beloved spoke and said to me, Arise, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. See, winter is past, the rains are over and gone. Flowers appear on the earth, the season of singing has come. The cooing of doves is heard in our land, the fig tree forms its early fruit. Good morning, honey. The blossoming vines spread their fragrance. Arise, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. My dove in the clefts of the rock, in the hiding places in the mountainside. Show me your face, let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. Catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, our vineyards that are in bloom. My beloved is mine and I am his. He browses among the lilies until the day breaks and the shadows flee turn. My beloved, and be like a gazelle or like a young stag on rugged hills. And then a Song of Solomon 1 and 2. Now I do Psalms 123. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Psalms 123, a song of ascents. I lift up my eyes to you, to you who sit enthroned in heaven, as the eyes of slaves look to the hand of their master, as the eyes of female slaves look to the hand of her mistress, so our eyes look to the Lord our God, till he shows us his mercy. Have mercy on us, Lord, have mercy on us. For we have endured no end of contempt. We have endured no end of ridicule from the arrogant, of contempt from the proud. And that is Psalms 123. That was fairly short this morning. Okay. Well, my reading is done, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I know it's beautiful out here. I guess we could pray. Y'all don't hate on my little bump of hair either. Dear Lord, we come to you today. Just ask that you walk with us through these times. Help us learn and grow in your word. And bless us through this day and through the rest of this week and through the weekend. And bless some of us that don't have very much patience. Please help us have a little bit of patience today. And for all of those that are struggling with the sickness going around and allergies and ear infections and teething and all of that kind of good stuff, just help us get through these times and just walk alongside us. Help take the worry and the sadness away for some of us that are going through that. And just help, please, dear Lord, just help everybody be happy and prosper and thrive. Me and the babies are really great. It's almost Riker's birthday. Oh yeah, amen. And the girls are almost 6 months old. They just ate some cereal this morning, so we're trying them out on that. Everybody's doing fairly well. I hope you guys are too. Thank you, Paula. You're welcome. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will be reading again next Thursday, as far as I know, unless somebody else needs somebody to read. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Wendy.